Hi there, and welcome back to another Delphox Cards and Collectibles video. Wanted to do another tier maker. I had a lot of fun making it last night. I saw that my buddy Tyler commented on the last video, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to make another one here. I enjoy the tier maker videos, so tonight we're going to be ranking Pixar movies. Love Pixar movies. I think a lot of people do. And let's toss some from S to D tier. So, first we have Up. And let's see here. There we go. Up is going in my... I think it's a B tier movie to me. It's very good. It's not one that I love, like, sitting down and rewatching. So that's where it's going to go for me. Toy Story is S tier. That's my favorite movie of all time. One of them, top 10, so it's going to go there. Monsters U is very much a C tier movie to me. And that's, to me, C is okay. It's just okay. There's nothing wrong with it. D is like, meh. I'm not going to watch it. And that's where it kind of like I find Finding Dory. It's okay. Now, Finding Nemo, that's a good movie. That's in the good category. A is great. S is like favorite. Now we get to a movie that I kid you not, I have tried 4 times in the last month to sit through Cars 2. My daughter loves it. I literally find myself pulling out my phone every single time. She's always like, Cars, Cars, Cars. Even after a while, she much prefers Cars 1 or 3 to Cars 2. She like gets disengaged and goes and plays. This movie is terrible. I listened to an amazing podcast called The Escape Pod, and I love that podcast to death. And there's a guy on there that loves Cars 2. He puts it very high in his mind, and I tried to watch it because of what he had said, and I was like, I don't know how this guy likes this movie. The Incredibles is great to me. It's a great movie. I very much enjoy The Incredibles. Ratatouille, I had watched it for the first time only a few years ago, and I'm putting it in the okay category. It's not a movie that I get jazzed about. It's a nice movie. It's the same thing with Monsters U and Finding Dory. They're nice movies. They're just not for me. And I feel that way with Good Dinosaur. I went to Good Dinosaur in college, and I enjoyed it. I liked Lion King, but dinosaurs, it was fine. Now, this one I used to bag on, but after watching with my daughter, I think Cars 1 is actually good, and I'm going to actually do the same here for Cars 3. I actually, as an adult who is a teacher, Cars 3 hits you in the feels. Like, I can't do these things anymore, so I'm going to coach these things, especially with what I've been dealing with lately with heart issues, and I can't get out on the court anymore and help kids like I used to with basketball. I have to talk them through things, and Cars 3, because like your body just does not keep up with you. It's just a good movie that way. A lot of people are going to disagree with me. Bug's Life is very, very, very good. Amazing to me. Very good would be B tier. It's one of my favorite movies Disney has ever produced. Yes, nostalgia has a little bit of that. A lot of bit of that. But I love that movie. Incredibles 2 for me is A tier. I love the Incredibles movies. I think you're sensing a theme here, but I loved Incredibles 2. My wife and I went to it in theater when we were dating. We own it on Blu-ray. We've watched it a lot. We love it. WALL-E is a very good movie to me. It's not one I'm going to rewatch a bunch, but it's very good. Monsters, Inc. is a great movie. The tear-jerking moments, it's not like my favorite movie ever, but it's good. Inside Out is a very good movie. It's not in my A tier. It's not like, I don't think it's even a movie designed at me, but I really like it. I think it's deserving of that great tier. Coco. Coco is in the S tier for me. I absolutely love this movie. I've probably seen it 15 times since it's come out. I would show it to my class every year to kind of show them what Day of the Dead beliefs are, because I think it does a pretty good job of matching what our book says about it. And Coco is song-wise amazing. The Mama Coco, like when she sings at the end, I get a tear, and I've seen it so many times. You're going to think to yourself, dude, you have a high S tier here, but Toy Story 2 and Toy Story 3 both belong in the S tier for me. So this is not nostalgia bait either. This is maybe the nostalgia plus recency bias. My daughter wanted to watch Toy Story movies. She loves Jessie. She loves Woody and Buzz. We rewatched these and I'm like, as an adult, these are awesome. I was sucked in. I watch a lot of stuff with her. I was sucked into the Toy Story movies. They're phenomenal. Okay. Oop. I had this here, yep. All right, Brave. Brave to me is just, it's fine. Nothing great. Nothing crazy. I think it's a fine story. There's nothing wrong with it. Onward, for me, is really fun. I'm putting it in the good category. I very much enjoy this movie, and I would rewatch it anytime. And that's the same here with Toy Story 4. I rewatched this with my daughter, and it's not a perfect movie. It's not even a great movie. It's good. Does it have any business being here? No. I rewatched this movie, and I'm like, ugh. I'm gonna go watch Toy Story 5. Just 4 is always a step below for me. That's just how it goes. Many people aren't gonna like this. I didn't like Soul. As a Christian either. It's just not my cup of tea. The existential life crisis and everything, and the thing it's saying, and it's just not for me. And honestly, I'm going there with Luca too. Luca's fine. I remember watching it during the COVID times or a little after, and it's fine. There's nothing about it that stands out to me. It's just, I don't even know if it's not as good as Finding Dory or The Good Dinosaur or Monsters U. I don't need Luca. I didn't need that movie. Turning Red. Turning Red. Okay. Let me preface. Love the boy band Four Town in that movie. Everything else I could do without. It's just not a movie made for me. An allegory to girls getting their time of the month is not a movie made for a 30-some-year-old man. So, Lightyear, I'm going to put in the C category. I didn't hate it when I watched it. There's a few things that I didn't love, but it's passable. It's a passable movie. I didn't think it needed to be made. And then we go Elemental, which I happen to really like Elemental. I'm going to put it in the B tier. I think this is a fun little story, and I think it's the best thing Pixar has done in recent years. So here's kind of the S tier, then the A tier, and the B tier. And I am surprised with myself at how high I have Cars. Yeah, and I look at this and I feel very comfortable with where everything sits. So let me know. I liked seeing the comment last time on the Cartoon Network video. Let me know. Anything I ranked too high for you? Anything that's way too low? You a big Soul fan out there that you didn't like it? I know there's a few people that love Soul, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not for me. So, all right. As always,